Okay, no intro. We're building a guitar. Let's get into it. So I've modded guitars, I've refinished guitars, but this is the first guitar I've built completely from scratch. Is it perfect? No. Did I make mistakes? Yes. But man, I've learned some lessons along the way. So this is an ash body, mahogany neck, ebony fretboard. It weighs a ton. Lesson number one, think about weight relief. I did do a little bit with body contour and a little bit around the neck, but it's not really making a dent. Maybe I should make a thin line telly. Maybe I'll have to subscribe to find out. At the start of this assembly, you'll notice I'm being really careful using a screwdriver. I don't want to go too hard using a power drill. See how long that lasts. So I'm trying to think out what would be the best order to put these things on. I've not yet added any screw holes for the pickguard, so I'm thinking I should probably put the bridge on first, get that located, and then when I'm happy, then I can put the pickguard in the right place. I picked up this set of Luthier screws on Amazon. I think they're about £15, but it has every type of screw that you need in making a guitar. So it's got large ones to hold your neck on, small ones for pickguards. It's even got the springs and screws to hold in pickups as well, so it's quite cool. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not gonna lie, this bit is where it starts to get a little bit exciting because it starts to look like an actual guitar. So I've been working on this on and off for about 9 months maybe, had a bit of a break for a while, and it's great to actually see this finally come into fruition. So once again, highly technical. I am just making some marks where the hole should be. Probably should have done it before I painted it. I don't know what the standard practice is. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should have screwed the holes in before I added the paint. Genuinely asking. If it looks like I'm really faffing here, I'm pretty new to this YouTube thing, and I've got this camera that's in between my face and my hands. I'm trying not to knock the camera, knock the table. See, I've got all sorts of acrobatics trying to screw these things so you can see, and I'm not going to hit anything, so apologies if it looks a bit weird. So as you can see, now it's time to think about the control plate. I've got an import control plate, pre-wired pretty much, so that does take out a lot of the hassle, and it looks pretty good. Pickup time. So I decided to splurge a little bit, and I got some Fender Tex-Mex pickups. I've often used Wilkinson's ones in the past, and they're pretty good, but I thought the first time, let's get proper Fender pickups. And now we've got the holes for the pickguard in place. It's time to take the bridge off again and install the pickups into the bridge. Once again, this took far longer than it needed to because I'm trying to film it for you guys. And I don't know who you guys are. When I'm filming this, I've only got 17 subscribers. Now, thank you for those 17 subscribers. But I would like some more, so you know what to do. Now for some wiring. So it is pretty easy because a lot of the control panel is already wired up, but I've got pretty fat fingers and trying to get these cables through was not the easiest. I then spent quite a while wondering why the ground wire on this pickup was so small, because there's no way I could reach that through the control cavity, so I'm assuming that that one is there to ground the pickup to the bridge. The control panel has 2 ground wires already in place, so the first thing I'm going to do is put the ground wire for the neck pickup and just solder it onto the tone pot. Now I'm just feeding the signal wire through for the neck pickup into the control cavity, and I fed back one of the ground wires from the tone knob back to the bridge pickup and just soldered it on. Don't know if that's the right thing, but I'm sure someone will tell me. So now we have the two white wires, which are the signal wires from each pickup, and I'm going to solder them onto the pickup selector switch. Just slightly adding a bit of solder on. It's called tinning the wires, just to make it slightly easier to actually solder them on. Once again, feeding through with one hand, soldering iron with the other. Try and not knock the camera with my head, and do it without having to stick my tongue out as well. Now that's done, it's time to feed through a signal wire and a ground wire through to the output jack, where I'm just going to solder that on and then slip it back in. So I did a quick screwdriver on the pickup test just to check that everything was working and I was getting a signal through. Each pickup was working individually on its own, however when I had the control selector in the middle position, nothing was happening, so obviously we want to have both pickups working at that point. So after a bit of Googling, I realized that actually I needed to bridge each of these signal wires to the point next to them, and that seemed to do the job, so I'm just going to get that sorted now. Okay, now it's time to put everything back together. Notice how the screwdriver is being given up on by this point. Before I screw the bridge back down, I'm just going to pull back some of the insulation on this extra ground wire, splay out the wires, and then just hold that underneath the bridge so that makes contact. This should ground the bridge and stop any buzz. I should have known the screwdriver wouldn't last. As part of this build, I did actually carve out my own nut from a piece of cow bone. It's actually not as difficult as you think it is, so if you do want to learn how to do that, I do actually have a video on how I made this. The hardest part is catching the cow. I'll put a card to that video at the end of this one. Check it out. Not the catching the cow bit, the carving the nut. You know, never mind. We are really getting towards the end of this now. Just time to put some string trees on. So adding string trees is actually the hardest part of this build, especially when you're trying to do the whole camera over the head, don't knock the camera. I edited out a lot of faffing with these sausage fingers. Maybe you'd have put the string trees in a different place to me, but I've got my initials on the end and that's the best place I could fit them, so deal with it. Thank you for making it through this far in the video. If you want to be my 18th subscriber, you know what to do. On this channel, I'm going to be taking you through as I build more and more of these guitars, and also doing garage workshop projects within my tiny little workshop in the UK. If that sounds interesting to you, then drop me a like and then drop me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers! I'm off to learn how to play guitar.